Morning, and welcome back to Yoga Before Coffee. We're on day 4. Today we're gonna move into forward folds. I got some blocks with me here. Props are always amazing when working yoga because they help you get a little deeper into your pose. So whether you're beginner or advanced, I always suggest using some supports if you want them. If you do not have yoga blocks, no big deal. You could grab books that are similar sizes. So since we have the blocks, I'm gonna sit in a different position today. One of my favorite. Basically, you just take the block, you place it down at its lowest length, and then you bring yourself to sit on it. Draw the knees together, allow the feet to relax by your side. No matter if you're taking this or the seated position we've taken in the last 3 classes, just make sure in both positions you've got your sit bones pressing down so that you have a nice straight spine growing up through the chest and the top of the head. Okay, let's get started with the breathing. Today, rest your left or right palm inside of the other. Palms shine up and place them at the base of your belly. Take a deep breath in, press into the sides of your hands as you breathe. Deep breath out. Again, inhale. And let the breath out. And allow your mind to center. Just bring yourself into connection with your purpose this morning. Three more easy breaths, your own pace, your own style. Each breath getting a little deeper and closer to yourself. Allow any distractions of the morning or in the room to just gently float out of your mind. And gently blink open your eyes. If you're sitting on a block, remove it from underneath you. And extend your legs out in front of you. Place your feet onto the floor, bend up your knees. Make sure those sit bones are pressing into the ground. So this is a similar shape that we're going to be going into today with the forward folds. We're just going to start and find it here. Press those sit bones down. Notice how the spine is straight. We've talked about this a lot. The low ribs rack in, the shoulders roll back, the chest opens up proud. Right? Place your hands onto your knees. Take a deep breath in, grow up through the top of your head, and then bring your belly towards your thighs on the exhale. Notice how my spine is still straight here. I'm gonna reach my hands down to my ankles, take another deep breath in, reach through the top of your head, and then exhale, bring your chest towards your knees, allow your chin to drop in between your thighs, and your hands relax open on the ground. Right, this is a forward fold. I just want you to pay attention to the positioning of your pelvis here. It's pressing down into the ground, it's spreading wide. Those inner thighs are squeezing towards each other and rolling back, getting a little internal rotation. Take a deep breath in, grow through the top of your head, and on the exhale, sink a little lower. So particularly when we're in these folding positions, you want to think about the exhale as an opportunity to extend, to grow space in the vertebra and the joints, and the exhale is an opportunity to get juicy, to relax and fall a little deeper. The inhale extends, you reach through the joints. The exhale releases and falls. Yeah, maybe you have a little more depth here. You can squeeze the belly in and extend your legs. Yeah, but you don't want to cause this to concurve your back. You still want to try to keep that nice straight spine. So if you got a block, you can take it, place it in between your knees, and then reach your ribs down towards the block. Press your ribs into the block to straighten out your back. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, fall down. One more, find that low belly connection. Inhale, pull the belly in, expand the diaphragm. Exhale, melt a little deeper towards your thighs. Nice, next inhale, slowly roll up. Cool, let's work that connection on the feet. Press the blocks to the side, come on to your feet. Hip width distance apart, we got those 2 fist space. Actually, I'm gonna take the blocks in front of me. All right? So from here, keep the knees bent, allow the sit bones to point back. Press your palms onto the blocks or the books, or maybe if you don't have a block, you can place the palms onto your shins. From here, press down through your feet, equally weight on the center of the heel through the ball mounts. Squeeze the inner thighs up. Start to reach your tailbone towards the sky as you dip your head down towards the ground, right? So we got a counter action here. As the tailbone goes up, the head comes down. Notice the low belly is still pressing into the thighs. Cool, now take a deep breath in, drop the head. Exhale, sink a little lower, bend the knees a little deeper. Right, press weight into your feet, press into your hands. One more like that, inhale. Exhale, find depth. Cool, now we're gonna work this shape. Press the weight forward into your feet so your hips rock on top of your heels. And then engage the shins, squeeze the hamstrings up so you can start to straighten your legs. If you feel too much tension here, stay in the bend. Just chill out right here. Maybe nuzzle your pinkies into the crooks of your elbows and allow your head to hang. If you want to find that extra depth, press the hands into the blocks or the floor or your shins. Start to reach up, right? The more you reach up with your tailbone and press down with your feet, the more you can reach forward and down with the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in, elongate through your joints, through your spine. Exhale, find a little more depth. The weight rocks forward and the sits bones gently spread away from each other here, really working that internal rotation. Inner thighs pull in and back, sit bones spread out, belly knits up and in. Deep breath in. Exhale, fall a little deeper. One more inhale. Exhale. Yeah, so notice what's happening with your upper body here. We've got this nice firm foundation in the legs with the weight pulling forward but still equal, and the tailbone reaching up. The upper body elongates through the sides of the ribs. So you reach the low ribs away from the hips, and then you reach the upper ribs away from the low ribs. Collarbones still spread out and the shoulder blades relax gently down. One more deep breath in. Let your head hang on the breath out. Relax your hands, maybe push those blocks away. And gently sway back and forth, releasing any tension in your hips. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, come down into ball pose. Press into your hands, press up onto your toes, tuck your thighs towards your chest. Keep your chin down, tucked into your knees. And then gently lower down onto your sits bones. Nice work, let's take a Shavasana here. If you got the blocks, you can use them underneath your knees in the Shavasana, give you a little release for your low back. Go ahead and place the blocks so that they're right at the bottom of your hamstring and your calf, cupping your knee. Tuck your tailbone down as you lower to the floor. And then relax down onto the blocks, allow your feet to roll out, your pelvis to come into a neutral position. Gently release your hands down towards the ground. So that's an inversion, that forward fold. An inversion is any pose where your head is below your heart. It's really going to regulate your system, help you bring a sense of peace to your body. So go ahead and ride that sense of peace right away into your Shavasana. With your body heavy, melting into the floor. Take one last steady deep breath in. And send the breath out. When you're ready, bring life into your fingers and your toes. This time, tuck your knees up into your chest. Give your legs a little squeeze. And then roll on over, fetal pose. Place your hand down on the floor. And on an inhale, rise to a seat. Move the blocks out of the way. Hands to heart. Allow this sense of centered peace to follow you throughout the rest of your day. Draw your thumbs to your third eye center. The teacher in me honors the teacher in you. Bow forward. Namaste.